Wake up, Daddy's home.
I feel the need for speed.
And it's shaking Bait Town. Damn torpedoes! Everybody on? Good. Great. Grand. Wonderful. No yelling on the bus.
Welcome. Another Sunday fun day. I'm pumped. And we're starting off with 10. We're starting off with 10 in the chat. So thank everybody out there for tuning in tonight. So tonight is all about our stories. What have we hoped to accomplish, and with our collecting, what stories do we want to tell? Are we putting things together? Are we collecting in a certain way to tell a story? I know the story that I'm telling, probably my kids are like, yeah, the story is like, I don't know how to get rid of all this stuff. Like, but, you know, so those are the kinds of things we're going to get into a little bit. But before we do that, let us. Oh, there he is. Let's say hello to Ronnie Trickshot.
Hey.
Good day.
Breaker
19. At this point, because all the packages are getting lost between here and Australia, I think I should just have been like, you know, it was with Jono stuff. I don't know what happened.
And they're going to Iran for some reason.
Yeah. But we do have a little bit of news from this week. There's some new pre-orders up. And Eric, I'm glad you're here because this is all your fault.
You're welcome. That's a cool looking general.
And he relates to Eagle Force, and it was what's up, Crow?
Hey, Mr. Krusty.
What's up, chat?
Mr. Crow.
Yeah, I'm feeling the Canadian vibes tonight. We've had snow all day. So up on the
We've
mountain,
almost had snow down here.
We've had the air, but not the snow.
It's rough.
We got a little bit of snow. A little bit.
Yeah. But it was Sharky that said that this relates to Eagle Force, and there was a striker on Eagle Force. So
the original figures, little metal figures.
I saw that, and he actually does come with some stuff. So I did pre-order him. I don't know if I'm going to keep the pre-order or not, but he does come with a briefcase and some Delta Red folders and some other things that I might be able to use in a Dio down the line. So I don't know.
Good looking figure.
It's a good,
great looking figure.
Yeah. And Jono, that is the only thing that scares me about this line.
That's all of them, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter which figure it is, because like Dracula came with a sword, and another profile portrait, and that was it, basically. The general, he came with a bunch of heads. Now, you can do a bunch of different things with him. He could be Joe Colton, he can be Ross, he could be a bunch of different things. But again, I don't know. I'm not sure how. I think I'm going to be selective, and then once people see what pre-orders I have out there, they're going to be like, "You said selective, right?"
I select
There
that
he
one,
is.
and that one, and that one, and that
Yeah.
one.
And at the end
Yeah.
of the day, it's your money. If it's worth it to you and it makes you happy, then it's worth it.
Buy
And-
what you
And then
like.
and then you pick your favorite child, and that one gets to go to college.
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy, again, it's a singular character. He comes with some hands, no extra portraits. It's just Major Striker. So, and this all happened Friday, during or was it Friday? Yeah, I think it was Friday night.
Yeah. I was at work.
This
what
one is awesome.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So this is the Blood Sworn of Dracula, and it comes with 1.5 skeletons. So you can have a
Okay.
skeleton rising out of the blood pool, and then you have another one, and you can see it comes with 2 portraits, 7 pairs of hands, a spear, staff, 2 swords, sheath, shield, 3 different stands, and a stand connector.
I need to get
Also
that.
$40.
I thought for a
Also-
second that the blood pool stains
Mhm.
was also the shield, but it's not.
Yeah,
did too.
same. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's just the
Huh.
stand. It's
I will be having a nightmare tonight.
it's and it was a tough decision for me because I missed the first half of this wave, which I don't know if you can make it work now.
That shield also doubles as a guitar pick.
Jono needs some guitar picks for his Cold
Ah.
Slither.
Yeah.
Needs a microphone too.
Mm-hmm.
I will probably
Um,
end up pre-ordering that. That looks
Yeah.
amazing.
When does it go
like
up for pre-order?
So they're up now.
Oh, all right. okay.
These are all up now. And they just sold out of the command guy for Phantom Core. So that was one that came with like a solid snake type head, and he had multiple portraits for that. So what's up, Joe Fan?
Joe Fan.
Hey,
Joe
Joshua.
Fan.
Joe Fan.
So that's another one. And then
Did you know that they're doing some in 4-inch as well?
no,
Yes.
I didn't
There's
hear
something
that,
for
Eric.
everyone.
Now, here's the one that had me torn. Because as everybody knows, I do have a problem with repaints if you do them too often. Jono got me all riled up one night, and I never got off of it.
As he does.
But this one, and it's funny because it comes hot on the heels of me sending Jersey Maniac what amounts to like spite mail in Instagram, which he took the right way. He took it all in good fun. But I said, if Bobby does a repaint and it glows in the dark, it's still a repaint. Because he was lining up to smooch the ring, and I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you just told us repaints were bad and we all thought you were on the team. But again, this one glows in the dark. He comes with a new staff. What they're presenting this as is an astral projection. So like whenever he's doing the fighting, it's going to be in this form. So you got to have one. I have not placed that order yet. I have not.
This
I
is
have-
designed to this is an army builder. This is something that they're trying to get you to like, he's got like a Doctor Strange kind of thing, from Infinity War. Like there's 15 of them or 30 of him. It's like,
I have a question about this figure because what is the difference between this figure
Mhm.
and this figure right here? that I have in my hand.
Yeah, the Ankh, the staff.
The
that's
Unks,
it.
yeah, the staff, and
And it
then
glows
does
in the
yours
dark.
glow in the dark?
Yes, this is the Joe Fest 24 exclusive one. The first 2 Monster Force you could get. Yes, it glows in the dark very well.
Okay, so then it is just the staff. That is the only difference.
Yeah,
Get the
kiss my
staff
ass,
for
Monster
$40.
Force. Kiss my ass, Monster Force.
Yeah.
Can I just buy the staff?
$40.
Yeah, right.
Pour it in my hand
It's like-
for a dime.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you $40 for the staff, and we'll throw in the figure for free.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
We're on
wild.
to you,
So-
fresh monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we get into the stuff that I'm more interested in, which is
Yeah.
this guy here.
Looks good.
So now, once you look at the figure, it is the same harness. It is the same basic fit out of almost all the Phantom Core guys, the Eraser guy. It's just got Kilowog heads now.
Yeah.
And it also has Braxton Van Helsing. So I don't know who that is and how he
Braxton?
fits into the lore. Yeah, Braxton.
He is
He's a millennial.
definitely a
God.
Gen Z Van Helsing.
Braxton.
His cousin,
Like, I-
his cousins Jackson and Paxton are next.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
way.
So
Well,
you're
it's like,
saying
I
it's a
think
repaint?
Braxton Hicks.
Yeah, so there's a new head. So the closed mouth head of the Kilowog is the only difference between this and the one that was the jetpack, the aerial unit. These two heads look like they're repaints of the Phantom Core, but just in black. So it's just basically the closed mouth werewolf and Braxton.
Has that balaclava head been in OMF yet? I don't
So
think it has.
Probably.
I think that the Phantom Core guy has a camouflage one.
Okay.
I'll have to go look later. I'll hit you up.
Okay.
Yes, Ronnie. Yes. So this one will be available for pre-order at all of the major conventions. So like Zolicon, Joe Fest, I think DFW was on the list.
Toylanta.
Toylanta.
Atlanta. Yeah. But I am interested in it. I'm definitely get at least one. Because why not? I could always use some more werewolf heads because you can put them on other bodies. So certain Action Force ones they work on. All the Cobra Retro Troopers, all of the Monster Force heads
That's
fit
cool.
on. So you can use any of those heads on the Retro Troopers. So like all the zombies, I've created a zombie army of Cobra Troopers.
So you can
So
fit more
glorious.
Monster Force heads on the G.I. Joe army builders than you can other G.I. Joe heads on the
Sure.
G.I. Joe army builders.
1000%.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
none of it's exciting, Jono, anymore. I mean, it could be worse. They could be like a Target exclusive or a Walmart exclusive where you just keep putting pre-order after pre-order and it never comes.
Just cancels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might take 3 years, but you're going to get it.
Exactly. And that's the next question because they haven't said when these are going to arrive. So is it even going to be in 2026 or is this going to be Q1 2027 at this point?
Well, they haven't
Right.
shipped the Joe
2028.
Fest one from last year yet, have they?
Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah.
it's on the water.
Yeah.
They said that those were on the water on Friday night. So for whatever
What was the
that's
Joe
worth.
Fest one was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means you'll get it in about 2 months.
You
Mhm.
can pick it up at the next Joe Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
the
they're-
Joe Fest one?
Was it Van Helsing in the other gear, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that
Last
was the
year.
one you were talking about, right, Max?
Oh, Ronnie.
So-
that one was 40.
This is why I love Sunday nights.
Or any channel Ronnie's in.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So the last surprise was this guy, the Shadow Wraith. He comes with a bald regular agent head with what is it, vac metal eyes. So those are all vac metal, but it is
Oh,
that
interesting.
dirty mop water clear body.
Yeah, I need them.
I kind of
Mhm.
like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
the gun.
Well,
I like
You
the.
could still do a light effect with that since he's technically clear, I guess.
Mhm.
He's got the dirty mop
Hey.
water, like you said.
Yeah.
He is my favorite color, and that is clear.
Well, I like the long coat. Anything
Yes.
that gives me a new part that I can put together with the other figures is okay.
Is it loose or is it stiff?
So
Shut up, Ronnie. Shut up, Ronnie. It looks like it.
So it's Crow. If you hang in there for my story, I think you'll be impressed with what I've come up with for how I'm collecting now. If you think Crystal Ball is good, is cool, the way they've redone it. But yeah, it's an overcoat. So they said you can take it off, you can put it on other guys. It's not like wired. It's just like plastic, like rubberized. So
Okay. So somewhat stiff.
yeah.
Probably still going to have to heat it, though, I would imagine, to
Mhm.
get it off of there pretty well. So none of them
Yeah.
are that loose.
Yeah. But otherwise you're removing arms, you're popping
Yeah.
limbs.
Yeah.
But
That is
I think
glorious.
I gotta say, vac metal eyes, shadow, 3 portraits, long coat. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna at least pick one up.
Yeah.
So, getting into stories. Again, I have this bad habit of contacting everybody from like Thursday and Friday and say, "Hey, why don't you send me some pictures of stuff?" I think today was the
boy.
latest I've ever done it, like Sunday morning.
Well, so Ronnie doesn't know, and he's asleep. So we
Mhm.
don't want Ronnie to send us any pictures like last time.
So, I guess, when we're talking about collecting and, why we collect and how we collect, so for some people, it's a historical thing, it's an archaeological thing. I do have some pictures that have some history behind them from some of our guests, and I'd also like to go around the horn and see how that factors in to your collecting now. So we can begin with this young feller.
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
So the two, the left and the middle were Christmas of 1987. And
Mhm.
then the one on the right with the turtles was, I believe, birthday in 1989.
Nice.
Wow.
So I put these in because I really wasn't sure exactly what kind of pictures that you were wanting for this. So
Mhm.
I sent these to show just like the variation of stuff that I grew up with, like video games, got the Turbo Hopper, Spiral Zone, if anybody remembers that one.
Oh gosh, yeah.
That's what's in that middle picture, and then Battle Force 2000 in there, and then Turtles. Just I was always a Joe guy, but I always liked other stuff and liked to play with other stuff when I was a kid, and I always stayed mostly GI Joe, but there is other stuff that I do collect that I do like, but I threw the Spiral Zone in there because I've always kind of liked that fantasy wasteland Mad Max monster kind of stuff. So this is kind of a composite of some of the stuff that I grew up liking along with GI Joe. It kind of shaped my overall like interest in other toys.
Nice.
Do you
Nice.
still
Spiral
have
Zone,
any
did
of
that have a
those?
was there a cartoon?
Yeah.
For Spiral Zone,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it had one season. It was actually pretty
Okay.
good. Really good animation.
I've never,
Yeah, I
I've
never
seen it.
Yeah.
I'll have to look, Ronnie. Possibly. Those would be gold now. Show those on a Tuesday night.
Anything in these pictures that do you still have in your collection?
Out of this exact stuff, probably not. I don't remember which Battle Force 2000 that is, but I do still have all of my figures, but none of my vehicles. The Nintendo and the Turbo Hopper bit the dust a long time ago.
Yeah.
I sold off the Turtles, probably in my teens. That was one of the things that went in the growing up purge. Really, the only thing I kept was my Joe figures and my Star Wars stuff. So
Nice.
probably not anything that's directly in those pictures.
Nice. I like the TV in the background too. Just the
Big ass console.
600 pound
Yeah.
Yeah.
piece of
The
furniture.
carpet, the paneling
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love it all.
Yeah.
Doesn't it scream 80s, man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
All
oh, gosh.
those
We all-
stupid apple ornaments on the tree my mom loved.
Yeah.
The fake wood paneling. I still got that in my house.
Me too.
Look behind Eric Harper there.
Yeah.
Like we all
And
grew up
those
in the
were-
same house.
Yes.
The funny part about that is that paneling was actually like a plywood color, but my mom smoked, so
Yeah.
No.
That was
Oh
the
my
special edition nicotine
Yeah.
version.
I also felt terrible that Christmas too. I had strep throat and the mumps.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh God.
that
Paul?
Christmas.
Yeah, that's
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Larry.
that's a rough
Oh.
one. But yeah, that bringing back that TV and the console, that was the one you could hear it turn on, like before you
Oh,
could
yeah.
see it, it would warm
Yeah.
up and you would hear the high pitched squeal and
Yeah. Was anybody else the family's remote? Because I always had to turn channel for everybody.
Yep.
I was. We got a remote control TV pretty early, but I was before we got one.
I was 18 before I knew what my real name was. I thought it was Turn the Channels.
Boy,
Turn the channel. Boy.
yeah.
Heed.
I thought
Well, there's
getting
only 3
cable,
to turn to, so it's like which one are we going to turn it to?
I thought getting cable was going to be a blessing
Dallas.
until it became my job to run up and hit the buttons on top.
Yeah. I felt responsible for a lot of really cool 80s shows getting canceled because they were always opposite Dallas. And my mom never let me watch it. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
Mom, if you just let me watch Street Hawk, it wouldn't have gotten canceled.
Oh, I love that show.
that was the best thing about Friday night. We would get a pizza from Pizza Hut. I would watch Dukes, and then Dad would watch Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And didn't
It-
Falcon Crest come on right after that as well?
Is-
I think
Mm-hmm.
I think it came out
And-
after.
Yeah, at 9.
Yeah, something like that.
Does anybody else, like, if you hear helicopters, suddenly like feel like it's time to turn in? No. And the suicide is painless guitar.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was time. Like, and I would always be hiding behind the chair so I could watch a little bit of MASH.
Oh,
Or
I love
Miami
MASH.
Vice. Yeah.
See, MASH always was on syndication,
Yeah.
so it was on like at 6:30 during our dinner time. So we'd all have our TV trays before the prime
TV
time
trays.
shows started.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was still airing, but the syndicated shows were, playing on rerun on whatever channel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, we
Yeah.
only had the networks. We had one of our houses. We just had the big antenna you'd have to turn to
Yeah.
get it to tune in
Yeah.
tune in the channel. Yeah.
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 I did want to always stay up and watch WKRP though.
I
But
love that show.
I had just to
The-
see what's her name.
Yeah,
Lonnie
the Great
Anderson.
Turkey
Lonnie
Drop.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
was
bombed by
Turkey
live
drop.
turkeys.
The humanity.
The humanity.
As
That's
God
awesome.
is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything. I have two things. I shouldn't say I don't have anything. So I've got Flint and I've got Law and Order. Those are the two figures I have left. The rest my kids splayed out and I handed down and they destroyed and those went away. But it it does evoke, a certain feeling of safety and of happiness. When you can watch a video, you're thumbing through a book of all the old GI Joe play sets and things like that. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Eric.
Yeah.
Story
That is
time.
the only surviving Joe of my childhood.
That's a good one.
He started life out as a version 1 Snake Eyes,
I could tell by
which
the
my
waist.
brother, well,
No,
my brother gave him
maybe.
a version 1 Snake Eyes a swivel arm, basically
Even though
breaking his arm off. So I looked and looked and looked, never could find another Snake Eyes. 1983 rolls around and I find a Snake Eyes. I'm like, oh, sweet baby Jesus. And I'm like, Mom and Dad, can I get it? And he's like, yes. So I get it. My brother gives him a swivel knee. So breaks his leg off. I couldn't tell him that because he is 5 years older and quite a bit bigger than me. And so my brother took the two apart and built this one. And I didn't realize he had the 82 waist until I started really collecting. But mine has, hold on a second.
He's got
Sorry, I
that
had to
diaper
cough.
waist.
Yeah. Mine has Quick Kick's backpack and sword on him because it didn't make sense for Quick Kick to have a backpack and sword. So that, and he's limber. Oh my gosh, he's limber.
Just picking
I mean,
up
with a
and
swivel
he gets
knee.
marionettes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a marionette. One of my cousins, I was wanting to go to town with my cousins. I stayed with them a lot through the day, and they took him outside, set him on a block of firewood, fired up a chainsaw, brought me in a little piece of black plastic, and said, "Hey, we just sawed him up." I'm like, "You all are evil." And then whenever they got off the hill, they hollered up and said, "Oh, he's in the flower pot," and they didn't saw him up.
Hmm.
Yeah, he is limber. I mean, I had to take it's a wax for wood floors and put in his joints just so he could stand on his foot peg or on the stand. And
That's
he is
pretty loose.
promptly displayed in my cabinet.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
still not bad for having both surviving thumbs and crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I've thought about converting him to a true 83, but I don't know.
Just get you an 83.
Yeah, that's what I say. That one's got too much nostalgia. Just
Yep.
get you
There's
an
too much of a
83.
story on it.
Yep.
Yeah. He's been through everything. He's been blowed up. He's been, one of the things we would do would be take dominoes and like build a box and then put a toy in it and then put a roof over it. And if we stood on it and it didn't collapse, then it was a good build. And my brother liked jumping up and down on my builds, and
Mhm.
he survived all that. He's a keeper.
Yeah, I'd say just save some pennies and get you an 83 when you run across one. There's too much history there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know where I bet you can get one?
Winterfest
Yeah.
Probably.
or Joe Fest.
Or Joe
Definitely.
Fest.
Definitely.
But no, that's good stuff. That's good
He's
stuff.
my baby. I
Mhm.
know I sent you a bunch of pictures. I was like, he has literally.
Yeah.
1,000-yard stare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, take baths. I like stand him up on top of the shower head and like let him drop like he is diving into water. I mean, he went everywhere I went, and then whenever I found Flint went everywhere I went, and then I was like, I forgot about Snake Eyes, so Snake Eyes started going everywhere I went. He was everything from Batman to Spider-Man to Venom, Tarzan, you can name it. Snake Eyes was him.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually probably a good topic for another show. Is what toy did you take with you the most?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been him.
I mean,
And
yeah.
I have none of his original equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I've pieced some of it together, but
Well, it's just
Given
an
what he's
Uzi.
gone through, he probably doesn't have any equipment
Satchel.
either.
Yeah, the satchel and the Uzi. That's all it was.
yeah,
He didn't have.
I think
backpack.
I've got the Uzi for him. It might be his Uzi, it might not be, but
It
he's
was
got an
everybody's
Uzi.
Yeah,
And a
Steeler
backpack
had that
and a
one
sword.
too, didn't he?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Steeler, low light.
Mm-hmm.
Later
Yeah.
on.
He's
So-
got,
Pretty else,
he
too.
ain't got a 1,000-yard stare. He's got a 2,000-yard stare.
Now, how about
Yes.
this one?
This
I
one
know those guys.
is part of the hobby that I never realized I'd fall into. All of my friends, or some of my friends.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
a good
nobody
way
wants
to
to
think
do
about it,
that.
Eric.
But like the two of the guys, I never thought I'd ever meet face to face. Ronnie and Adam,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
two of the
same.
greatest guys I've ever met and talked to.
Yeah.
Ronnie was helping me get up out of the floor whenever I get down and look at stuff at Joe Fest because my knees are shot.
Oh, no.
And then Casey, of course, Casey,
Mm-hmm.
one of the greatest hosts on podcast television.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate that. I mean, it's just fun.
That's the truth.
Spend time with your
Uh,
friends. I mean, it's not a job.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it is for me. That's basically what it's turning into now for me is just seeing my friends.
Mhm.
So,
Do you remember who's across from you? It's not Joe Hunter, is it?
That's not
there's
me.
Joe. Yeah, that's Joe Hunter. Or no, that's
Joe Hunter's me.
yeah.
That's the other
Australian.
Right here, guys.
That doesn't look like my hands.
That is Matt, I believe.
Is it Matt?
Oh yeah, I bet it is.
And then Emerald Knight.
Of course, John.
Yeah.
I think that's Matt.
Is it Matt?
It could be. It may not.
Was that
be.
the
I don't
first
know.
day you guys got there?
That was Thursday. Yep.
I don't know if I had been there yet.
I think I was in contact with you and Rex Ship
Yeah.
and Ronnie because nobody's supposed to know he's coming.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
rolled
that
up.
got
I'm like,
spoiled
who?
on Instagram.
Yeah.
They rolled up, and I'm like, who is those guys? That one guy's like he's licking the window in that car. It was Ronnie.
Oh, never mind. That's Ronnie Trick Shot. This tracks.
Yeah.
Not Larry.
No, Larry's going to meet us at Winterfest though.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
I did look. That's like an 12-hour drive. So I don't think I'll be there.
So leave early, And we'll see you there, buddy.
We'll make room.
Just break it up into 2 days. You only have to drive
Yeah,
6 hours one day, 5 hours another.
Leave on
Well,
Friday.
I was going to say it's going to be a little bit tough because I'm seeing Tesla Friday night. So
Oh,
Oh, I
awesome.
would skip Tesla for Winterfest.
Yeah. I've seen Tesla.
I don't.
But you're buying
I
a
don't know
car?
I
There you
well,
go.
my son saw a Tesla on the calendar, and he's like, "I didn't take you for a Tesla guy, Dad." And I'm like, "No, it's the band, son. It's the band." Exactly.
It's when the word
The
Tesla
what?
actually was cool.
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Ronnie's got something here. I jumped out of the Uber and said, "Good day, boys."
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what in the world is going on here? I thought it couldn't be Ronnie because he's in Australia.
Yeah,
He pulled up, and I was outside with Joe Ricondo and Will Ham and Will's son. We're just having a couple beers, and they pull up. Everybody's all shocked, and I'm just like, I knew he was coming.
I woke up that morning and that Friday, we come in on Friday, and Pop Blender stayed over here, slept in the extra bedroom. And I got up and while I was getting ready, and I was looking at Instagram, and I saw the picture that Lawrence posted, Punk posted, and had Adam and Aaron in it, and I was like, oh no way. And I saw the light come on where Pop got up and was starting to get ready. I was like, dude, it's like, have you looked at Instagram? And he don't really check Instagram like, often. And he was like, no, he just woke up. I was like, open Instagram and look what Lawrence posted. And a couple seconds went by, and all of a sudden he goes, oh, hell no. Let's get on the road. That was a good surprise.
Yeah, they really made the trip so fun.
Yeah.
It'll not be the same this year. I don't know if I'll go or not now.
It's going to be great because, well, I've already met Joe by then, but then we got Max as well, and a few others that's never been there. And of course, Joe Hunter's coming again. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I gotta hook up with you at ZoloCon so that we can fulfill everybody's orders.
And Joe Ricondo said we can hang out at Delta 17 booth too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful. So I guess, we all got into it for somewhat similar reasons because of the nostalgia and the feelings that it brought back. But, how, and this is going to be, we're going to go through the whole group on this one. How has that affected your collecting now, and what is the direction you're taking with your collecting? So, all right, so I'll go first. So on the left-hand side here, you see the episode of G.I. Joe where they go in to collect the DNA for Serpentor. Well, now, and hopefully Crow is still here, what I am envisioning as I'm building out my office downstairs is that the Monster Force storyline is going to intersect with the G.I. Joe storyline. So I am collecting to tell a specific story now. And so, it eases the burden on what I'm collecting from Hasbro, but it also puts a little bit more burden on some of Monster Force as things start to come back and forth. So the story is going to be that, something got disturbed and released the Hidden King, whom you see in the middle here. But I'm painting a lot of artifacts, and I think I actually have a slide here. So this is the tomb that I built. So this is all foam underneath and around this that I painted up.
Nice.
and I'm basically building out a shelf that's going to be the tomb. And I'm trying to take some cues from the GI Joe episode because I want it to be both lines. So, but the Dr. Caligari, who is the guy that has that sleepwalker chemical, is also going to be in cahoots with Crystal Ball. And Crystal Ball that's where he's going to be getting all of his dire technology is from Dr. Caligari from
That's
Monster Force.
diabolical.
Right? Right?
I like it.
So, so really, I'm hoping, I can slow down a little bit on picking up characters, which we've already seen that's out the window after just last Friday. But as much as I can is going to be put into props and building out the dioramas this year because I want to tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So here's the armory, which is definitely going to be repurposed a million times over. I was telling Casey that I made the mistake of trying to move it with all the characters and everything inside of it earlier, and it just exploded into a million pieces all over my game room. That was awful. But again, I do think that there can be crossover, especially giving the dire technology and all of that stuff, because what happens if monsters are real? And now you've got dire technology, which is, a chemical that's making people believe things that aren't there, but then there's also things that are there. And, again, all the same set pieces are in place between the two lines. So I want to tell a good story because as an adult with adult access to adult money, we can kind of live out our best lives, right? So I'm going to try and do that.
That's an amazing collection.
And still be reaching back into that feel good, I have a light that if I put it on the shelf, it makes everything like it's a blue and green light, and it makes everything look like it's underwater. Like it just puts out these, array of lights. Yes. So I'm gonna have like an underwater thing. I have the STL files to 3D print the worms from when they're collecting the heavy water. So I'm going to try and build out a story where, these worlds coexist, they cross over, but I can also, revisit the good times, so to speak. So, and again, this is
nice.
when I was laying everybody out to figure out, how much room I had to play with and things of that nature. So that's my story.
Nugget?
Yes. So the doctor's right here, and he comes with the string of pearls from The Rock, and I love that prop. That is fantastic. It comes completely apart. Apart.
Yeah.
Do you take it apart
nice.
just like Nicolas Cage did?
I had a breaker.
Rocket Man.
That's what I got to do. I got to take a picture of it, but I had Breaker kind of holding it like this with the string of pearls out.
Yeah.
So
You have any idea how this shit works?
But for as expensive as Monster Force is, you can tell a good story and you can swap the heads with a lot of other lines. So that's how I'm justifying it.
The detail's so good in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked into? I know you don't really do like Mythic Legions, but the Figura Obscura, the gods of ancient Egypt, have got some fantastic Egyptian accessories that come with those.
I saw those, and the price point's a little scary. I know there's a couple that are on pre-order now, so you can still get them at manufacturer cost, whatever. I think they're still like 80 or something, maybe even 100.
No, I think there's 60 a piece, maybe 70 separate. But if you like the Egyptology stuff, it's almost worth it just for the amount of accessories you get with those.
Didn't they have
Nice.
those too?
Yeah,
a display there. Yeah, those
Yeah,
freaking.
I've got them over here. They're cool. The
Yeah.
first two, I've got the first two. They've got some really good accessories with them.
Shane turned me on to hold on, let me move myself around. So Shane turned me on to this set so that I could get the sarcophagus.
Yeah,
So that's
cool.
That's the NECA stuff.
that's a cool set.
But yeah, so that's the story that I want to tell, and I think it keeps me a little bit more focused than what I was last year. Last year things got a little crazy. I was playing catch up, and
Why do you play in ketchup? That's no.
Mustard's better.
Mustard was
yeah.
unavailable to us kids on
Yeah.
in Hill
Mustard
Country.
relish.
Well,
Mustard,
mustard. I mean,
biscuits.
mustard takes forever to get out from under your fingernails, though.
Yeah, true.
Looks like you've been playing in poo.
So Darren, you have quite the. I have a couple pictures here, so as we're going through it, I may bump from picture to picture, but maybe you could talk a little bit about how you're collecting, and are you telling a story, or are you archiving, or how does your collecting go?
So this is the bottom shelves of my main cabinet that's behind me. So this is where the bulk of my Joes are, my classifieds. So if you look at the top one that you see there, those figures will start at the 82 figures
Mm-hmm.
and go around to 85, and then of course I got Roadblock and Mutt together because they're my two favorite Joes, and then the middle 86 through wherever the hell Heavy Duty's at, 90 whatever, and then
89, 90.
89, yeah. Bazooka, Quick Kick, and Alpine together, so you got to have those guys together. And then underneath that one is Scrap Iron has his own little cubby because Scrap Iron, and then Python Patrol, and then the Crimson guys. I like I have a thing with order and categorizing stuff. So when I set my stuff up, I've had them in like a big giant battle before on the shelf with stuff all mixed up, and it was fine because it was telling a big battle story. But when I decided to put them back in some more static poses, it's like, well, I need to group them. I want to be able to look at them and look at it from, beginning to end as far as chronological from the Real American Hero stuff. And then, of course, I got little groups of figures that kind of belong together to me, but that's just kind of, I wanted to keep all of Python Patrol together, the Crimson stuff together. It's just the way that I set those up and spread them out. And then I sent you some other pictures, and whichever ones we'll look at. This is my shelf over here to my right. So it is nothing on this shelf can be G.I. Joe. This is a non-Joe shelf. My racers and my hunter with my bridge layer and more at the Sidewinder, my Jadas.
Nice.
This is where I have to put stuff that kind of doesn't go with other stuff.
I love that Care Bear with a side eye.
Yeah. You get ready to say, I love the Care Bears there. That's awesome.
Why are we here?
Yeah. So just random stuff that I like. Like, I don't have a lot of Marvel Legends. I only cherry pick them. Definitely cherry pick like Motu. I've got some NECAs. Yeah, some NECAs. My Delta 17s are in there. This is just kind of my going back to the pictures that we showed first, those Christmas, way back to Christmas pictures. Just like, I don't just like G.I. Joe, but everything else is kind of side to G.I. Joe for me. And I want to show it off. And I don't have enough room to give everything its own shelf or its own spot. So this is where I have to fight the part of my brain that demands order. and I mean, Jesus Christ is in there. I mean,
I
in
saw
the
it.
front.
I
So,
saw
like,
Front and
uh,
center.
so, so this is the part of my brain that has to fight my order, because I've never like mixed up my toy lines and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and even really like swapped accessories out. And
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling myself I'm an adult. I can do that. Everything's going to be okay. You know, so
Everything will be okay.
yeah. So again, my Iron Grenadiers there, and
Nice.
Chuckles, and
Nice.
get Chuckles and Budo facing off against Big Boa and Slice and Dice. So
Mhm.
just I try to kind of keep it thematic as I can.
Yep.
Just for whatever reason. That's just the way I've always been. Got my carded Iron Grenadier in there I got for Christmas this year.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. And then what do we got
Oh, wow.
here?
Okay.
So this is in the living room, and
Mhm.
this is started out just to be
Dr.
a shelf.
Jones.
Yeah, for my Indiana Jones stuff, but I don't have all of them, and I was like, well, I have all this other random stuff that I want to display somewhere. So I painted the shelf up to be Indiana Jones, and with the gold and the brown, and it's actually got gold glitter thrown in there with it when I painted it. But I was like, well, I want to take this other stuff that means something to me too, and I'll just stick it on this shelf. So that's in the living room, and it'll probably be joined by another shelf soon, because it's gonna have to be. The dog's not part of the collection. He was just walking by. So that's
as they do.
Pretzel. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Pretzel and looking at me like, why are you in here taking a picture of the living room shelf?
That's funny.
How do you keep your dog from eating your toys? If it's in the living room?
He's 11 and he doesn't even care about dog toys. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
lucky.
Yeah.
I've had him. I got him when he was about 2, and whoever had him before me, like, he didn't have a good life before I got him. He had no idea what to do with toys, like when I got him actual dog toys. So I got lucky in that regard. He's never bothered anything.
My dog chewed up so many of my Star Wars toys. Chewbacca fared the worst.
Yeah. Well, he looks like a little rodent or something, so I can see that.
So how about you, Max? How are you organized?
Well, it's more like controlled chaos. It's like I feel like this is probably the most ordered one. I've got kind of like obviously it's like largely Marvel Legends with my Star Wars, just the few Star Wars that I wanted. So I have like all of the bounty hunters down at the bottom, all the 4 heroes, some villains that I liked, 4 or 5 heroes, I should say, if you include Lando, and a couple of Mandalorian characters. And so, Star Wars, I'm good with Star Wars. That's all I really want. And then I've kind of got my Marvel villain level. And so I try to, like, my Marvel villains are all together. And then kind of the second from the top is kind of my X-Men or X-Men adjacent. I mean, I've got Ghost Rider's bike right there. I don't know, I've got Speedball on it, and he's like, goofing around, he got on, you can't see it, but he got onto Ghost Rider's bike and he's paying the price. But that's like my X-Men shelf largely. And then my Avengers shelf, and then just some random, I didn't even realize that I have Spider Shot or Spider Assassin. My nephew gave me that for my birthday next to the Last Resort, the red jacket. But anyway, Spider Shot never stays. He never stands up. He's always getting knocked over for some reason. He always falls over. But yeah, these are just kind of a lot of this stuff I bought on sale, picked up at Ollie's, that sort of thing. Some stuff I do love the X-Men, Wolverine is I'm a big fan of. A lot of those, pretty much everything. It's like being such a huge comic fan. It's almost like, well, I've got. I wouldn't even consider myself like a team builder guy, but I inadvertently built my own version of the X-Men, and I did intentionally build out the West Coast Avengers. So I don't have Moon Knight's not on here; he's on another shelf, but that's like my Avengers team up there. And so, for me, it's just kind of, do I think it's cool? Some stuff, I would say that I'm more of a Joe collector, but I picked up more Marvel Legends at Ollie's and on sale. It's like, oh, well, hey, that's cool. So, and then you got my Joe stuff, and bear in mind that what you're seeing here is still kind of a work in progress. I'm in the process of like consolidating. I need to move some stuff around and everything. So it's kind of like I have a lot of my Chaos Agents on the top. I had no place to put the Vanguard, but that's where the Vanguard goes. I have like my Cobra leadership off to the left, some ninjas. The off to the top right is what I call my heavy hitter squad. So that's like all the bigger characters like Heavy Duty, Gung Ho, Roadblock, Sergeant Slaughter. So I will mix and match my Action Force in with my Joes if I just feel like it fits. There's like I've got a Kit Bashed Stalker there, and like a Kit Bashed him from Tiger Force Dusty, and then I've got the Speedboat, my aquatic guys down. So I've tried it, all the cubby holes, all the little. They're thematic, or at least that's the way they appear, or in my head. So I've got all of my naval characters, and then there in the middle, down at the bottom, I kind of think of that as my urban team. So I think of it in terms of squads. So that's like the blue squad. Next to it is the black squad or the gray squad. So those are like the night ops characters. And the next slide over. So I call that like in the middle, top middle there. That's like my yellow squad. So that's like the desert troopers. Recondo's in there somewhere. So I kind of amassed all those guys together. And then down at the bottom in the middle, that's kind of the Destro, Iron Grenadier, kind of a hodgepodge. That's where I keep all of my bats and stuff like that.
Nice.
Max,
Did we lose you?
Do what?
Okay, nope, we got you back.
Am I purple?
No,
I don't know.
Can't see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
You're
yeah,
good.
we didn't
You're
hear
good. Yeah, we lost you for a minute there.
Oh, okay. What was the last thing you heard?
you. Your mom.
Oh, okay. I didn't mention. I was like, okay.
We just transitioned to this
it was-
slide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the bats and the bads and the
Yeah,
crimson guys, and then we switched to this guy.
Yeah. So this is like an actual, bookshelf. And so this is kind of like an overflow, and I've got some random McFarlane figures, Mafex, Spider-Man 2099, some Funkos. And this is kind of like, I've got 3 Usagi Yojimbo. You can't see there. This is kind of like the, kind of like the rando shelf, I
Okay.
guess.
Hodgepodge.
It's like I have to have an Indiana Jones figure. Rom is huge, but I didn't want to put him in with my Marvel stuff. It's just like I want him to kind of stand out on his own. So, like I said, everything's kind of in flux. I need to go through my bookshelves and pull some stuff off and rearrange and kind of consolidate and make some space and everything. So but this is just kind of like, once I get it, I got to find a spot. And so if you got to have an Indiana Jones, and his dad's a pretty good figure too. So
I like that Henry Jones figure. I usually have him and Marcus Brody in one of my ramen racers.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Now I got to find a Henry
and of
Jones
course,
so I
you know,
can have
I'm
a.
here. You can't see it. Well, I don't have it with me, but my Ron Swanson coffee mug. So I had to came across a Ron Swanson Funko Pop in Target once. So, and yeah.
I gotta take that Henry Jones head and put him on a Monster Force kitted out body so we can have a rock.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
There you go.
I put some web gear and a bunch of tactical stuff on Marcus Brody. And put a helmet with some NVGs and give him like AK-47s.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. You got
He
lost
will
once in the
disappear.
All
All right, Eric.
All right.
I kind of went in the direction of photography a little bit and custom figures. So this is a little one I did the other day. It's my spirit animal, Hillbilly, making fun of Dracula to the other monsters. He's saying, "I'm Dracula, blah, 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 blah." And the other monsters are laughing.
I absolutely love that castle.
Well, that
background you
is
got.
that castle was built by G.I. Joe for fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scott.
And it's not really big. I had to put a lot of the shadowing in around it to cut out like my living room. So but that's the direction I went. And I'm into customs, and I don't really have very many spots to set up like a permanent display. I have my cellar house where the rest of my collection's at, but I need to get it cleaned out really bad. I need to sell some comic books. And then I love Hellboy, and Alpha One Creations made a O-ring Hellboy for me.
That's
and
awesome.
He's staring down some Skeledrones and Roboskull or Skeletron.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this is a custom I did. He started out as a Black Major eel, and I don't know if y'all have ever seen the camouflage scuba suits, wetsuits, but they're blue and black to like mix in with the water. So I did that on a figure, and he was my first shot at the Kraken.
Nice.
Cool, man.
Release the Kraken.
It's really cool.
And Casey keeps pushing me into Motu. and
Moss
Mossman's
Man.
my favorite. He's my favorite Motu character. I got that Moss Man. I was a little disappointed in him because he wasn't flocked. So I ended up flocking him, and he rehoming him.
Gotcha.
Well, hey, man, come to Ollie's in Georgia, man. The ones with the flocking, is that right? Man, they're always right next to the Eternals and Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
This is
last minute entry here.
Yeah, archival quality.
Yeah.
So this is no longer set up right now because this was in my old house. So I had to disassemble, pack everything in it. But yeah, I had a great setup at my old place, and basically these are just those baseball display cases that you can get at Hobby Lobby, and you can, perfect for 3 3/4 inch, probably even modern, the 4-inch figures. And yeah, it's they worked out really well. I just got them, put a couple of drilling some holes in the walls there and hung them up, and basically you got 82 up at the top.
Nice.
And then on the left top you got 83 and 84 all in that one. And in the center of every case, I kind of displayed it to where, so in the like on the very top of 82, you got then he was what, Colonel Hawk in the middle. And then it worked out, it really worked out even on the 83 through 84 on the top left one, where Duke is in the center of that display because he was both an 83 mail away and then an 84 card. So, you know, he kind of ended the 83 and then began 84 right there. And then the top right is the 85, and then bottom left is 86, bottom right is 87. And this was taken August something of 2024. So they're all now complete, like 82 through 87 for the most part. I think the only one I'm missing is Rumbler, the driver for that RC car.
Crossfire.
Yeah, he's the only one I'm missing. Because what you done, I don't even have Special Mission Brazil in my 86 there. And then at the bottom is my Tiger Force collection, which is complete, and then added like all the Black Major Lady J figures that I've, you know, custom, and I got a couple of custom on those. So yeah, that's I'm gonna probably set it up the same way at my new place here. And I just finished hand my posters up behind me in my office. So in my other bedroom, this is going to go up. And because this if you can go to that next picture, if you got it.
Sure.
So this was taken like last month. And if you notice back on that display case, on those baseball bat display cases, it's more full. I got all the Delta 17 on that top left one, and got my Ghostbuster figures on the right hand side, Axel Foley and stuff, and then I got my flag, and then kind of got the headquarters and kind of filling out the bottom of the display case there underneath the flag. So
is that the battle platform?
Tactical battle platform. Yes,
Nice.
sir. Yeah, I love that thing. So right now they're just all sitting in boxes in the next room over, and that display case there now is this in my old house, that was it was basically a loft. It was one giant long room because one end was this and the other end was basically where my movie posters were at and my 85-inch TV. And so kind of like a theater side of it. So now it's in a small bedroom that takes up the entire bedroom. So space is a case now.
Right.
Space is definitely an issue.
You still got all the other rooms to put stuff in, man. It's cool.
That's true. That's true.
You can always hang it from the ceiling.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some flags bolted upside down on a ceiling before.
Ooh, not mine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, there was. I saw it on YouTube. There was a guy walking through a house. Every single square inch had you couldn't see a wall. He probably had 15 to 20 flags throughout that entire house. And most of them were either going up a wall or hanging on the ceiling. It was
that's a problem.
That's dedication right there. That's
But
I just think about having to dust it.
Yeah.
I know.
So it seems like you've kind of been archiving, cataloging the good memories. Do you see yourself working on completing the things you don't have, or now are you kind of exploring the third parties and the Lady J type stuff? Where do you see yourself going from here?
Yeah, I'll still get some vintage Joes. I still want a Defiant eventually, maybe.
I know where you can get one at.
Yeah, I know. And there's still, I didn't stop at 87, but as far as a completist, which I'm not, that's where I kind of drew the line because that's where I stopped as a kid. So any of the figures I have, because I have quite a bit more than just 82 through 87. I want to say I'm almost done with 88 now, if I think of it right. But yeah, I'll still pick up, things that I think that looks cool and that I can, that I like. Or I'll pick them up because I'm like, you know what, this is going to be a good one to custom, and I think it looks better in this color than what he was with, or bash him or something. And then I'll continue to definitely anything O-ring as far as that appeals, like Delta 17, Recall, the other ones, but and then every once in a while I've had to pull back on going in on all the master sets of Black Major and pick and choose now, just kind of with Lady J Toys and Black Major.
Nice.
And but that's kind of where I'm at.
Awesome. Who we haven't heard yet from is Mr. Casey.
I didn't send any pictures. I've been pretty busy all day. I'm sorry.
Yep. No, that's all right. That's all right.
I literally just sent mine during the show.
I look to my left and on my phone, a thing pops up. I hope it isn't too late. And I was like,
Joe, I'm
And I
sorry
was-
we're taking advantage of you.
no, that's all right. We're making it work, man. This is
And I wasn't for
this
sure
is
what you wanted.
Right.
this was the best night of my week, and I will try and do better to be more specific and earlier in the future. But no, this is the best night of the week to just sit around and talk about toys and what we're doing. So
I guess with me, I got a lot of stuff in boxes because I'm doing some rearranging. So I don't hardly have any of my Motu out, which is just killing me. But I've got all my vintage Joes over here. I got some the 4-inch Joes, classifieds. I got a crap ton of Valaverse figures over here. Started if we're gonna do new stuff, I'll show this off later, but I collect too much stuff, honestly.
I prefer to think of it as eclectic, Casey.
Yeah.
You're eclectic.
Yeah.
I got
Culture.
my Delta 17 stuff up here, my Action Force, the Palatoy Action Force stuff I really love. Got that up here. I've got my AWOC stuff out. So
I was gonna say that AWOC stuff is something that you've been
Throw it up again, Casey.
yeah,
sorry.
throw that up. Yeah, nice.
Oh, a trio.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good figure.
I love
They're all good
AWOC.
figures.
Yeah. I've got a bunch I haven't even opened yet just because I got a bunch of Black Friday specials. But I mean, I'm a lack of a better word, I have addictive personality. If I get something and I like it, I'll just keep buying it until I'm just done with it. I've got I think I told the story on Punk Show the other night is when Turtles came out, I was at that age that it was not cool to buy toys, but I love the cartoon, so I always wanted Turtles. And I can't reach it right now, but I finally got my first vintage turtle last week.
Nice.
And it made me really happy.
Yeah.
Hey, if it made you happy.
That's really what it's about, right? Because this is probably if you can keep it in check, it's probably one of the least destructive, addictive things you can do.
I cannot.
Oh no.
It's a big if.
Yeah.
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 Remember, you pick the child you want, and that one gets to go to college.
Fortunately, My youngest
Priorities.
Is 25. My youngest daughter's 25. They all have their own lives. 2 of them are married. One of them's giving me a beautiful granddaughter. So, yeah.
Well,
My
then this
spare
is your
mind's
reward
mine.
for not having killed your own children.
Yep. That's have kids young. That's all I'm saying.
You don't have kids.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I'm a kid myself.
I love my kids more than anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to raise my wife.
Or is she trying to raise you?
She would say that. But
my wife says I am the hardest one of her children to raise.
See, now on an upcoming week, what I want to do is I want to see how far this collecting / archiving / historical thing goes in our lives, and do a toy-free episode and find out what other things
Oh my
people
goodness.
collect. It could
be here all
be tools, it could be books, records. I would be interested to see where else people put their money. Where are you hiding it? That's what I'm saying, Max. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I've gone a little hog wild with comic omnibuses lately. Hardest one of my. I know, right?
I see a lot of comic books in that episode.
Yeah.
But you know,
yeah.
I read a lot of comic books, but most of them are freaking toy comic books like Turtles and Star Wars and Star Trek. Then it's just I don't hardly get any superheroes anymore. I don't know if I get a single one except for Valiant Comics. I like the reboot. But
Which reboot are we talking about?
It's the brand new one that they're doing.
Oh, okay, all right. I wasn't sure which continuity this was.
Yeah, I think it's actually IDW and Alien Books merged. I don't know. It's pretty good, but I love all Valiant stories.
Yeah, I always liked Exo Man of War, even from the original.
Yep,
So, yeah.
me too.
For a long time, I was into like the Dynamite stuff, like Bionic Man, and like I would do the masks, like the Shadow. Like for a while, I was reading a lot of the Shadow.
Yeah, I love the Shadow.
And what evil lurks in the hearts of men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's also like I spend so much time watching TV shows. It's ridiculous.
I
love Doctor Who. I know I said that 1,000 times, but to me, it's one of the best shows ever.
And it bears repeating.
Doctor Who is great. I love it. Yep.
So, I actually befriended a guy that wrote this one called Harvest a while back. I don't know if anybody heard of that one, but it's about the buying and selling of organs. And it was like a deep dive into like this film noir kind of deal. But comic books can be a deep, dark hole.
Oh, yeah.
I have roughly 4,000 comic books.
My word. Wow.
Yeah.
At my height, I don't think I had nearly that many.
I need to get rid of everything that I'm not interested in.
Which is like 3,900 of them.
Well,
that's easier to say
about.
than do, though, because you start going through them and you're like, well, I want to reread that one day, and or that pile's this tall.
Yeah.
I sold all my Spider-Man comics. I had around 300 Spider-Man comics.
Wow.
And Spider-Man relate. Yeah, just like gone. And didn't bother me a bit.
Yeah.
I had most of the McFarlane run, and I sold those.
That's rough, Ronnie.
Oh,
My reading's My
Hey.
reading's not great, but I can read.
His wife read them to him. Come on. That's a good wife.
Yeah.
I had to take some online classes for my job, and one was on dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. And I'm going through it, and I already knew I was dyslexic, and I'm checking all the boxes on the other two. I'm like, good Lord, no wonder math don't make no sense to me. And the test is supposed to take like 2 minutes. 45 minutes later, I got through the test. The words and the questions was rearranging on me. She had to come over and like read the questions and help me. I was struggling. Yeah. So Ronnie, yeah, you're right. I can barely read, buddy.
See, now Todd
now
gets
it's
into
not funny.
something.
No.
Todd gets into something that I can't bring to the party ever. his last little thing there, that's a deep dark hole in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, how many guns do you need? Yes.
Yep. I've heard
Yes.
that recently.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, you need a rifle, you need a shotgun, you need some pistols. So,
Yep.
and then, so then you have your auto loaders, and then you have your wheel guns. So you need one or two of each, So
then you need
Then you
black
got to
powder
have a
rifles.
break. You got to have a
Right.
breakdown. You got to have a breakdown truck one, just so you can have
Yep.
one in a
Like a short
backpack if you
barrel.
need it.
Right.
Yep.
Mhm.
Back up.
Yep. Back up.
Yep.
Then you need a good knife. A couple good knives to carry on you.
Behind the
Absolutely.
truck.
It's like you get pulled over and the cop says, "Do you have any weapons in the car?" Oh no.
I have
Define
collectibles.
weapon.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Have investments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I have a lot of tools. They're tools.
If I get pulled over, they know already. As soon as they look up my license plate, they're like, "Okay, he's also got a carry card."
Yep.
It's like-
Yeah.
Yep. They know before they ever get out. When this come up.
Yeah.
and
Do you have
say,
any
"Hey,
weapons
bud,
in the car?
Yeah. Where's it at?"
Exactly.
Do you have any guns?
Exactly.
No, I got 50 pounds of dynamite in the trunk.
Yeah.
They didn't
No,
ask about that.
Yeah.
My favorite is when they do the disarming thing and they're like, "Oh, you got any drugs or dead bodies in the car?" And I'm like, "Well, not anymore."
Yeah. You mean like right now? No.
Yeah,
I
no.
got some
Hey.
dirt and some shovels.
Got some bloody
But-
shovels in the back and a tomahawk.
Hey Joe, we're gonna show off. We're gonna show off
Yes,
any
we-
new stuff.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I see Casey's just excited
I'm
for this now.
excited.
So yes, normally we do it on the front end, but I was so excited about the storytelling and getting to know what kind of collectors we were. We jumped right into it. So why don't we start with you, Casey? What do you got new this week?
You're gonna embiggen.
Yeah, I am going to embiggen you for this for sure.
It's
So-
bigger than even the smallest man.
I can't tell you what the company name is. It's something I can't pronounce. It's from China. But I got this one, and I want to say Donatello, but they are amazing. So much articulation, the toes. He's
It
got-
looks smooth.
Yeah, it is. He's got 3 heads, 10 sets of hands. Just beautiful. It's yeah, I will get all 4 if the other 2 come out. They are nice. So that's first thing. I got this
Mhm.
right after the show yesterday. So I didn't get to show them off on the pit. But I got my
Ooh, whoa.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
I got my new nightlight.
Nice.
That's cool.
It's
Pretty
gonna
excited for it.
Keep me from
And-
getting scared.
The light
you got-
purple one. Not
Okay.
dishwater, light purple.
You know, I actually do like the look of that one.
It's awesome. Slides
yeah.
so easy.
It's just I've got
I like
I've
them
got
all.
5 of the green ones. It's like
I've got 3 of the green ones. I've got I now have 8 Praetorians throughout
Oh,
different
gosh.
colors.
yeah.
Need 2 more to make an even 10.
I'll
Yeah.
probably. I'm going to Zoicon, but I also have 4 of the Crimson Shadow Technology Troopers, the red and black camo. That's
Oh,
an
nice.
amazing figure.
Yeah, I do
Nice.
like that one. And I think you might have mentioned that it's not Fans Hobby, but Fext Hobby, but they're using the All Striker in red and black. I think we
Yeah,
were chatting about that. You know, you said they might look good with those Crimson Shadows
I
figures.
think
I'm
they
like,
would. Yes.
Yeah.
you know, if they're selling that at Joe Fest, I may get one. So
Nice.
But
gives me an
yeah,
excuse to buy a couple of red more.
it was a great Saturday. Great show,
Yeah.
which I had a lot of fun. Level 7
Nice.
toys, and I can't say enough good things
Yeah.
about that guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was great.
So, anybody else have anything new that they want to show off?
Got a couple
Eric?
things. But
There
Eric,
we
you can
go.
for it.
Yeah.
So, if possibly, maybe next Saturday at Winterfest, if you see me, we have podcasts from Pick Cups made exclusively by me. So,
Nice.
Outstanding.
Nice.
Now let's be
They're not
fair. He didn't
fancy.
make the cup. He just put the label on it.
yes, with a hair dryer.
But
last
it looks
time, the
good.
last time he was in charge of getting a cup, it was about a pint size.
It was a oh,
Espresso.
that hurt, Joe. That
I'm
hurt.
sorry. I still have it though.
Yep.
I
It
kept
comes in
it the
pints. I'm getting
Yeah.
one.
But yeah, if you see us, and maybe even
Nice.
might hold off and save them for Joe Fest.
But you got to bring in
So-
Winterfest now. You said it.
Yeah.
Well, I said might be a few at Winterfest for certain people, maybe possibly. I
Yes.
don't know.
Mhm.
It'll be here
I don't know
before
if-
we know it.
Yeah.
They have to say Breaker 19.
Yes.
You have to walk up the hillbilly and say Breaker 19. You know,
Or
Ronnie also won something on Wilhelm's Toy and Hobby stream today. So
Oh, did he?
yes, he did.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
Good stuff.
All right.
Anything else there?
that's it.
Okay, Max, you're up.
Alrighty, so I'll start with I finally pulled the trigger on Chun-Li
Nice.
from Jada Toys. I probably
It just sits as a daily reminder of my inadequacy. Okay, Ronnie. It just sits on my nightstand as a daily reminder.
See, Ronnie, I'm not the only one that's failed you.
I felt it.
I thought he said filled.
I know I did too.
oh,
Oh, I said failed.
Easy.
Easy.
hey-o.
Yeah. Well, it's been great, guys. I'm out of here.
Yeah. How about that Chun-Li?
That's a pretty Chun-Li.
For those of you who like Asian women that know how to fight. So yeah, I picked this up. I finally decided to buy this because my local Barnes and Noble, I knew that they had some still at the $24.99 price tag, and I went in like I was kind of like I need to stop, but I wanted. It's like she's one of the more famous characters from the line. I figured if I'm going to get her, I better go get her. So and yeah, so and the funny thing is that they had 2 or 3 that were at $30. This one was the last one at $25. So I made sure to, and it came up the right price. So I'm like, oh, glad that I got her. Probably the last one ever. And so I picked up 2 other figures from Hasbro Pulse because I pre-ordered the Colossus Kitty Pryde 2-pack, and I needed something else to add to the order to get the free shipping. And so I finally they've had Joe Fixit on sale for the longest time.
Nice.
Supposedly you can find him at Ollie's here and there for $10, but I've never found him, so I got him. and I wanted to basically, I've got like for my new Fantastic Four team with Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider. So this is the Wolverine from the Wolverine Anniversary 2-pack, but with the Joe Fixit head sculpt on it. So I wanted to, so they're the same figure, but just different, a couple of different things and different head sculpts and everything. So you can mix and match parts. And so I've got my eye on the Gamerverse Kingpin, and which is the same body. So you can swap things out. So that's really kind of appeals to me. So, and then Ronnie, if you're still watching, they had Xandar
he's out there.
in stock.
He's out there.
So yeah. So this is I need to put him in the hot bath. He's got some very stiff joints, but I thought he was a cool looking figure to begin with. I'm not a huge Dreadnought fan. I knew if I started, I'm going to have to get all of them, but I feel like I can stop with Zartan, Zorana, and Xandar. So this is pretty cool. I do like the look of this guy. And but that's probably going to be the limit of my Dreadnoughts. So yeah, that's my most.
You gotta get Zanya when she comes out.
No.
That's the family.
Only if she comes with the swamp swamp ski. If that happens, then okay.
Where is your dedication?
Well, you know that's good. You know the hot bath is good for those stiff joints and everything.
Yeah.
Max, what do you think about the Chun-Li? Do you have any other Jada figures? What do you think?
Oh yeah. I picked up. So I have Fei Long, and I have DJ, and I thought, well, I feel like Chun-Li's the most famous one.
That's right. We talked about DJ last time when I was on with you guys.
Yeah, that's right. I was
that's
thinking
right.
about that.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
And so. And Jada has gone up to $30 by and large. So the fact that I found her in a Barnes and Noble of all places, and for usual price, but yeah, I mean even the pre-orders for this guy, they're restocking. He's up to 30. And
Jezza.
Oh yeah,
What's up, Jezza?
So, hey,
Big
Jetman.
man.
Doing Jetman.
So yeah, but this is the Chun-Li is a very good figure, like all the other Jada figures. So. Yeah, definitely like her.
Nice. So this week was a little uneventful for me. I just did a little bit of army building. So I got the guy with the jetpack and the werewolf head. I had a really unfortunate accident transporting my deal, so I'm glad I got another crossbow because that one just splintered into about 1 billion pieces. So,
really?
Yeah, that was a little rough. So yeah, don't drop your monster force because as cool as it is that they have actual weapons that are not gummy,
pokey.
Yeah, they're a little pokey,
But
they do explode into 1 million pieces if you drop them. So.
Yeah,
Hasbro would bounce back to you.
Just bounce back up in your palm.
Gone. It was gone. But yeah, I'm right now the chat. What the heck's the Bigfoot's name? Chatsworth.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Chatsworth is on the water, as is a couple of the other ones. So probably sometime in February, I'll have more to show that it'll be different, but I don't have anything. Yeah. I don't have anything, Joe wise until like April or May. So
I think they'll be here before then. I think they'll be here next month.
Yeah. Once guys like Dan Who's and Sharky, once he starts doing his reviews, it's like we'll probably get it in a month from then. Like Dan Who has a bunch of Deadpool and Wolverine figures that he's already done. That wave is supposed to be out early April. So yeah, we'll probably get it. You're probably right, next month. So Joe, I was going to ask you, have you? I was looking at Big Bad Toy Store. I've had my eye on this figure, but I'd only ever seen the digital render. But now they've got actual product shots. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he looks like Cthulhu. And best
yes.
really Earl, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might actually, and he's not 40, so I might actually pre-order that guy. So
Yeah.
that
So
looks pretty cool. What are your thoughts?
I got one for me and one for Eric for Christmas, because I want the hooded head sculpt to paint. I'm hoping that it'll fit on the other Cobra Commander's body, so I can get my hooded
Mhm.
Cobra Commander. But it comes
Yeah,
with two other
tentac-
head
oh,
sculpts. So
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
And
the tentacles,
me.
coming out, and then the regular. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want that because of the Cthulhu. And
Yeah.
Right.
Mix it with
Mhm.
my Hellboy and
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. I've got a hardcover collection of all of Lovecraft stuff.
And it
And
comes with a
now-
book. It comes with a
Yeah.
book with the tentacles coming out too, so it does have accessories, which is
Mhm.
nice.
Yep.
and
I
now
like
that
this
I got a
I've seen-
pickup too.
You got some
Okay.
pickups? Cool.
Well, I have,
Oh,
I
right
have
on.
a
Okay.
pickup, and it fits right in. That's why I wanted to bring it up now. I got something I've been wanting for months, and I finally picked it up this weekend.
Yes.
Since we're talking about
That's
talking
cool.
about tentacles, so
Wow.
Nice.
It's humongous.
That's
Or-
insane.
I actually watched your review earlier before the show. It was awesome.
Oh, I've been wanting this thing since it come out, and I finally the toy store I go to, I took some
Mhm.
stuff on when I went on Friday for trades, and he had his last one that he had just put out on the shelf, and he knew I'd been wanting it, so I snagged it. I love this thing.
Nice. What's it?
I'm not
It's
sure what it is, but it's cool.
Can you throw it?
Shumagorath. Gorath.
really Shumagorath
Can you
is
throw it
a-
against the window and it slithers
that's not
down?
what's on the
I can throw it against the window. I don't think it's going to do much slithering. No.
Smack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do my best Pythona impression.
There you go.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
I'm just happy to finally get it. I've wanted it since it went up for pre-order months ago. It's just not something I could really justify because I don't even really collect legends, but I
Mhm.
didn't read the comics this guy was in. I just think it's a cool toy. And again, like
Mhm.
Cthulhu type stuff, I like that kind of stuff. So,
Nice.
That was really cool.
And thanks
Nice.
to Joe A-Raw, I'm possibly on the look for a werewolf now.
Which one?
Yeah.
Veteran Williams
hmm
and Chatsworth. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. Well, I got to get you back. Yeah. Just lowball everybody on eBay, Eric. Just keep lowball until you get one.
$5. $5.
Just
I am a
keep
reasonable
lowballing.
man. I will take store credit.
Is that a friends line?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, that basically my brain is 80%, movie and TV show quotes and song lyrics.
I'm the same way.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
nothing
What,
wrong
what,
with
one
that.
of the,
And
one of
I
these-
am also convinced that no matter what group you find yourself in, it does not matter what part of the world you are in, you will always find somebody. You drop a Monty Python and the Holy Grail quote, somebody will respond.
Oh yeah.
They will know. Yep.
on Friday during the Monster Force presentation that they had with Sean Burke, the lore master, they started talking about swords, and I said, just because some watery tart threw a sword at you doesn't mean you get to be in charge. And Sean Burke, the guy, got the joke, and I was like, nice.
Some watery tart through a scimitar at you is not a basis for a system of government.
Yes. So, but anyway, well, I'm sure we've all got dogs and significant others and other people that want to see us. So, I
Bedtime.
appreciate everybody coming on.
Somewhere.
Why don't we go around the horn and let us know what you got coming up? Casey, why don't we start with you and
Uh,
go from there?
Podcast from the Pit. We normally go live every Saturday, but at 8 a.m. Eastern, but not this Saturday. We will be at Winterfest.
Yes.
Also, in February, not sure if the first or second week of February, we're going to go live 7 p.m. on a Wednesday. We're going to start doing every other Wednesday. So we'll have like
Okay.
six shows a month, which I'll be. Eric works nice. So I'll be looking at a bunch of you guys for some help on those
I got you, man.
until summertime.
Nice.
But you guys can still
Yeah.
come on anyway.
Awesome. Eric, you repeating what Casey said?
And I'm adding something. I will
Nice.
be on with G.I. Jetman next Sunday evening at 8 p.m. talking about our favorite movie or movies that we think it should be made into cartoons. That will
Oh,
be fun.
Very cool.
That'll be
Very
cool.
cool.
Sorry. Also, Eric's going to be doing some Instagram lives,
Yes.
I believe, while we're down in Winterfest.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Is this G.I. Joe Toy Expo Winterfest? Is that
Yes.
what it is? Okay, Kentuckiana.
Mhm.
Okay,
You coming?
no, but I was just wondering where it's at.
You'll get to see Rex ship on those too. And I've
not
been
this
getting-
year. Maybe the next year.
And
I've been
one of
getting
the greatest-
messages about it.
Oh gosh, it's what 2 weekends from now. What's next weekend? Yeah, there's
Next weekend, yeah.
No way no way I can make it this year.
and one of the greatest customizers in the community, Alpha One Creations.
Alpha One.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, Max, you've been churning out content lately.
I am working. I actually just tried to film my kind of G.I. Joe comic compendium retrospective, and I'm going to have to trim it down. It was like nearly 40 minutes, and I'm not even halfway through the first volume. So I'm going to have to be much more broader, much more, I'm like going over every issue. It's like, I'm going to have to trim it down. I'm going to have to do another pass and see if I can get that, like just a general overview of each volume. I'm going to shoot for like 20 to 30 minutes per volume and see if I can do that. So wish me luck. This is kind of the first time I've really I've talked comics. And so the very
40
fact
minutes
that,
ain't bad.
yeah, but the very fact that I'm such a comic guy, it's like I could talk literally for hours. And and I'm like, my mouth is getting dry and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do another pass and hopefully have it up by the end of the week. So yeah,
All
at least
right.
the first one. I'm gonna try and do one volume a week and
Nice.
do that. So
Cool.
So, Casey, that's called editing.
What's that? I don't understand any of that. I'll Google.
What
that.
is this?
Hold on.
Casey
Now,
calls all
Wes,
the hard work on me.
we know you've been in the moving process. Do you have any plans for upcoming content?
Nothing in the hopper right now. Well, I got always things up here in the hopper, but
Gotcha.
I'm finally starting to like unpack, but all next week I'm in Vegas for work.
Oh,
So I fly out. It actually is going to suck. But yeah, I fly out Sunday, come back on Thursday. So hopefully February, I'll really start getting back into the YouTube thing. I will though be on, they call it a fan spotlight, and it's on the podcast show, Buzzing the Tower.
Okay.
And basically it's Mo and Max are both from Detroit, and they do it's an 80s and 90s movie podcast on YouTube. Fantastic. I've been following these guys for years now, and they had me on earlier in the summer they're like, hey, can you do our fan spotlight on Lionheart? I'm like, are you serious? That
movie?
that awful movie? Sure, I'll do that. And then they reached out.
it sucked.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they even said it sucked. They're like, who's the lucky victim that we selected this week? But so this Tuesday, I think it's this Tuesday. It's either this Tuesday or next Tuesday, but it's one ping only, please.
Please.
Ooh.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Nice.
Hunt for Red
Yes.
October.
Very cool.
So yeah, it's basically a minute and a half or something that they just have me do a little talk. But check them out. It's a great show if you guys like, podcasts on movies and stuff from the 80s and 90s. So
Yeah. We sail into history.
That would be like somebody asking me to help talk about Scarface. I'd be like, overrated.
Say hello to my little friend.
Indeed. And Darren, what do you got coming up?
I don't have any reviews coming up, so I know I'll definitely be here Wednesday night with my cousin Pop Blender for Seven's Wild. We don't know what we're going to talk about yet, but it's probably going to be goofy and funny, and be working on the next segment for Tuco Viper for Cobra News now, a little short with my pictures and stuff. And I may see these guys on Saturday at Winterfest.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
cool.
Not 100% sure yet, but I'm going to try. It's about 3.5 hours.
Doesn't happen if you don't get a picture taken.
Oh, that's fine. I probably saw all you guys because you guys have been going to Kentuckiana for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been going for like 5 years or 6 years. I don't
I've
know,
only
maybe longer.
been to a couple of them.
Okay. I've only been to one. I went to the Kentuckiana, the summer one in 23.
Okay.
But
I was there.
I didn't know anybody. I wasn't even doing YouTube yet. I just really started. That's when I really started collecting classified and getting back into it. So I was there, and then I recognized people that were there, but I didn't know anybody from the community at that point. So I'm going to try and go for a little while Saturday if I can.
Cool.
Very
Hope to
Go
see
get
you.
some pictures. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you, chat, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
See ya.
See you guys.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah,